Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Corey Alton here on YouTube. Super excited tonight. I'm going to be talking about a certain topic that I feel strongly about, and hopefully you will too, and hopefully it'll bring a little insight, and maybe we could also discuss it. So feel free after the video to leave your comments down below. Also, subscriptions would be nice. I have a couple, and I know I just started a week ago, but I kind of want to be popular like Lady Gaga, so let's see if we can put her to the side and put Corey Alton to #1. That'd be amazing. So, okay, so what's happened? Since last week, I have done a few things, mostly work, mostly go out and have fun with friends. But I also got to see a very good friend of mine that lives in Miami. We went to dinner, saw a Broadway musical, so that's what I want to talk about, is the Broadway musical. Absolutely amazing. Now, what is it, you're asking yourself? Well, if you notice by the little cup that's right behind me, and also this playbill that I'm holding in my hand, Wicked was the musical that I went and saw. Now, I'm gay. I've been gay since I was 17 to everybody. Probably a little younger than that before I came out. And I never saw Wicked. I'm 24 now. So, yes, I know somebody should have taken away my gay card because I have not seen Wicked, but I saw it now, so I'm officially good. It was astonishing. One of the best musicals I've seen. The current cast, even though I heard the original cast was outstanding, the current cast did an amazing job. Alfie was just dead on. I love Popular. That was my favorite song. And the male role was a little sexy. And, he was giving away backstage tours afterwards, and I was kind of possibly thinking about paying the money, which would have gone to AIDS research, so don't think any bad thoughts. But, yeah, backstage. So that's what I did. That was the highlight of my week. I'm sure there'll be something next week. I have my friend and a few of his friends coming into town this weekend, and I don't think New York is prepared to have the four of us evil, yet fun people in the same city at the same time. So we'll see what happens with that. There'll probably be video. I heard that we are going to go to Santa's enchanted building inside of Macy's. You think I would know because I'm in the building every day, but nonetheless, gonna go sell in Santa's lap. I'm kind of waiting still, 24 years later, for my fire truck, my Barbie dream house, and also the unicorn that I asked for, but we'll get it soon enough. So, tonight's topic, if you couldn't tell by my two stick figures, which BT dub, we need to do one thing, we need to name them. That's also another thing where your participation would be amazing. Let's name the two. Now, last week they were voguing. This week they are getting a little nookie. A little private reflection time, as I like to call. So let's name them. I don't know, I guess the one on the back is going to be the top and the one on the front is going to be the bottom, but names would be great. So feel free to let me know. Grindr and social media are our topic tonight. And I'm sure I'm going to see and hear a lot of mixed reviews on your thoughts and your opinions, and that's totally acceptable and totally cool, because I would like to hear what you guys have to say about this, because maybe it'll change my understanding on it, but at the moment there is a way that I see it, and that's what I want to talk about. So, on your smartphone, which I have the iPhone 5, you can download an app called Grindr. And what Grindr does, if you don't know it, now, any gay, any lesbian, any transvestite, who else am I missing? Probably bi, and undercover straight men would know what Grindr is. But if you don't, I'm going to tell you. So Grindr is this nifty little app that shows your location and the close proximity of people that are around you. Why, you ask? Why do you know where the other gay man is sitting or talking to, or where he's going to next? Because we've kind of become a little antisocial as much as we have so much social media. And you're asking how? Well, back in the day, not that I would know too much of, but you would talk to somebody. Physically talk to somebody. Now, I know I'm stepping out of bounds because, like, wow, what did I just say? But yes, one person would walk up to another person and actually physically speak to them. That does not happen as easily nowadays. Nowadays, it's I'm at the club, I'm having a drink, and I'm texting, and I'm grinding, and I'm on Facebook, and I'm sharing my pictures with this person, and ooh, he's really cute, but I can't talk to him. Why? Because I'm scared. So I'm gonna find him on Grindr because he probably has a Grindr, and if not, then I'll just drink and drink and drink until I'm Shamu, and then I'll stumble over there, embarrass myself, and then he's definitely not gonna talk to me, resulting in denial. And then what do? You feel insecure, and you end up doing the same thing over and over again. So stop it. Why? Because you're probably, hopefully, smart and good looking enough and can say what you need to say by just saying it. So as much as there is the social media outlet and apps that you can use, that doesn't mean you have to use them. Okay, that's my mother talk for the moment. Now, going back to Grindr. I can see what gay man is in my area based off of location, if they have it enabled, which they have to. And then from there, I can basically look and see their profile picture, their info, are they something that I would be interested in? And then from there, I can talk to them. I can share my pictures, my videos, we can get a little sex time, or we could just talk about how we want to have coffee, or go bowling, or I don't know, become besties. And I have made a ton of very good friends on my Grindr. I actually made, when I was in Miami, I met my best friend through a friend who I met on Grindr. And I would have never thought that a hookup site, so to speak, would have got me that. But it did. So kudos to Grindr. I've met the CEO of Grindr. There's been Grindr parties in Miami, so he's really down to earth, very cool, and the mentality of what Grindr should be and what it's used for is definitely got a very good purpose. Some people get a little carried away, but nonetheless, it is a good thing. So, once I message somebody and I find out who they are and who I want to, talk to a little more, maybe meet in person, then I can do that. So you can see where I'm going with this, that it has the potential to be really good. Now, the majority of people that use Grindr are on it for having sex. So if this is a touchy subject for you and you're not really prepared to hear about it, then I would probably go ahead and hit the pause button, comment about how amazing my hair and face looks, yes, and then go ahead and wait till next week until we have another episode. But if you dare to continue, we're going to talk about it. So, gay man finds another gay man, really hot, really heavy right now. They're texting back and forth, they're showing each other pictures, they're starting to move into, okay, now we're going to have to find a place to meet, and what are we going to do, and who's going to do who, and how's this going to go down, and then it goes down. And then you may talk again, you may not, you may become husbands, you may become enemies, it could go anywhere. So, Grindr is definitely got its negatives and its positives. Who should be using Grindr? That's what I want to talk about. You're single? It's totally okay. If you're networking to meet people, that's what I did, totally okay. If you are dating somebody is a totally another question, because yes, you can use Grindr to network while you're single, but your intentions may change if you're trying to network while you're dating somebody, because what do gay people do? Gay people become a little bit complacent. They find a new man, and it's like a new chewy toy for a dog, and they're all over it until something new flashes in. And then the attention span kind of starts to dwindle, like they have ADD, and the next thing you know, I'm looking at other people on Grindr, and I'm talking to other people at the club, and then you're gone. So you can see where this social media becomes a negative, and it actually influences and is a motivator to not be such a good boy. So, in my opinion, if you're having a relationship with somebody, you are committed to somebody, it's more than just dating, you are boyfriends or partners, Grindr can become a negative. Now, can people manage it? Yes. But can everybody manage it, and can you manage it? That's a different story. Because everybody likes to say, I got this. Okay? That's what I like to say when I'm drinking. I got this. But you don't have it. You don't have it as much as you think you do. So, put the phone down, put the app down. It's not always about that. Cherish what you have. If you have a boyfriend, focus on him. If you don't have a boyfriend, then fine. Go around, meet other people, have as much sex as you want. Just be safe about it and be respectful to the other person and be respectful to yourself, because nowadays guys are so easy to just open up and give themselves to whoever. And it's this competition of how many guys can I put in my hat? And it's not that meaningful. Like, that's not what you should be focused on. You should be focused on finding somebody that cares for you and somebody that would be there for you and somebody that you'll be there for and you'll care for. And from that, you can find almost everything else. Stability comes into play and confidence comes into play. If you can't be happy with the person that you're with, if you can't focus on that person, if that person cannot give you everything that you need and you can't give them everything you need, then chances are you probably shouldn't be together. And true love, everybody that says it doesn't exist, that's not true. It's just because you're thinking that you want to date a certain person and they are the one. You just happen to not find the one. And sometimes you have to go through a lot of bad apples before you find the good one. So, to my friends that are down and out and don't have a boyfriend and don't think they ever will, you will. And to the ones that have a boyfriend and have a line of boyfriends that's waiting and have tons of people that want to hook up, you need to chill the fuck out. You need to sit down, you need to shut up, and you need to stay with the one you got, or you need to be single and not put other people through that. It puts a bad name because most people think of gay men as a bunch of queens that are rolling down the street with gay flags and then pink hot shorts and leather boots and glitter. And don't get me wrong, I may have done some of those things, and the glitter, yes. But that's not who we are. That's not the only thing that we do. There are so many, like, I get up every day and I have a nice shirt on and I dress well, I go to work and business attire. There are so many men that do that. There are so many gay men that are professional and are discreet, and they aren't running around pushing their views on other people. And that's a good thing. Just like all the straight Christians that are so biblically correct and so on point with God, and they're the ones that are running around that are giving themselves a bad name because they end up going out and they go trick-or-treating, which they are not supposed to do, or they, go see movies that aren't appropriate, or they let their children do certain things. There's all these different things that everybody else does, and it doesn't make it right. But if you are about something and you want to prove to other people that this is not necessarily the whole group, this is how certain people act, then you kind of need and you kind of have the responsibility to show people that, hey, listen, I'm gay, but I'm not some queen that has to go out and make a scene and push, me being with another man in everybody's face. Just like you wouldn't want some, Bible-thumping Christian to come knocking on your door and shoving the Bible in your face or in your home or in front of your partner. Or you wouldn't want some straight couple that's picking on you because you happen to adopt a kid and you're two men. So I hope you're understanding where I'm coming from with this. So that's one app. There's tons of other things. There's Adam for Adam. There is Scruff, which is like an older man type of Grindr. All these different things. There's also Facebook, which we stop and think about. Social media is so readily available. We can say anything we want and show anybody what we want in a matter of seconds. We can be everywhere with being in one place. And it's really cool and really astonishing what we can do and what we've accomplished as people. But we have to realize that not everything is always good. And moderation is something that we need to have, especially as gay men. And I say that because we're so ADD with going over here, going over there, what club am I going to go to, what outfit am I going to wear, who am I going to date, why am I going to date him, is he got a big penis, or has he got a small penis, or has he got an 8-pack of abs, or whatever the case may be. So, Facebook, you can say whatever you want, but that doesn't mean say it. Okay, you need to be a little more reserved. You know, you might want to go on there and rant and rave about this person, that person, and every other thing under the sun. But that doesn't mean you should. There is a time and a place for everything, and being able to know what that is a benefit. Not only to yourself, but to the people around you. So, with that, let's find out what you guys think about this. So we talked about Grindr. Why should you use it? Why shouldn't you use it? And who should and who shouldn't use it? If you can be in a relationship with somebody and still have just a social use to the site without trying to get with anybody, okay, is that okay? Is it not okay? What are your guys' thoughts? So let's go ahead, and this is the part where you would want to comment down below, because it's almost time to wrap up, and I've been talking for 16 minutes, and I'm pretty sure you're tired of listening to my voice. Plus, my mouth is getting kind of dry, and remember the part of the show that I like to talk about? Well, since I saw Wicked, I figured instead of a wine glass, I will put my wine inside of an adult sippy cup from Wicked. So that is what I need to worry about, which is, hold on for 1 second. Red wine. Awesome. So, I'm going to go focus on that bottle because it's been a long day. And I want you guys to think about what I had to say and add to it. And I'm sure we'll probably have other parts and discussions to this, so I'm not at all concerned that this is where this will end. But definitely, let's talk about it. I want to hear your guys' views. If you haven't liked me already, like me. I'm on Facebook, Corey Alton Freeman. I'm on Twitter, Corey Alton, which is just the same as here on YouTube, Corey Alton. So I look forward to hearing your guys' comments and views, and I also look forward to coming up with next week's topic, which is actually going to be a little more upbeat and a little more fun and cool. Tonight was like parent talking Dr. Phil type of moment, and I just had to say some of the things just because. So, yeah, so I will see you guys all next week. It'll probably be colder, so I might be a little more bundled up. But nonetheless, I will see you all next week, and I hope you guys take care and be safe and enjoy. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.